wanted to know whether I was still working for the CBC when I started writing the book. And no, I wasn't really. I made a terrible tactical error. I had decided that I wanted to write. I'd wanted to write all my life. My wonderful husband, Michael, said to me one day, he saw that I was getting tired, and he said, you know, if you want to quit, I'll support you, which is just a lovely thing to say. Isn't that beautiful? I'll support you. And fortunately, he meant financially, thank God. It's a beautiful thing to say. But then I made this error, so I said, okay, I will quit. I will finally write the book I've always wanted to write. And then I announced it all over CBC Radio that I was quitting to write a book. Oh, goodness. What a mistake. Because I immediately suffered 5 years of writer's block. 5 years of writer's block. I spent most of that time eating gummy bears and watching Oprah Winfrey. Which, you know, for 3 years would have been okay, but 5 did seem excessive. And people would come up to me, they're very nice, they would come up to me and say, so how's the book going, dear? Now, 20 years at the CBC taught me two things, the 1 o'clock time signal and how to lie. So I looked them straight in the face and I said, it's going very well. Thank you very much for asking, bitch. So no, I wasn't. It took me a long time to undo it. The screwiness stayed with me, but yeah. What do I like to read? Do you know what I read besides Linwood's fabulous books, of course? You know, one of the only sadnesses for me is that I used to read mysteries all the time, which is why I finally decided to write one, terribly inspired by the Golden Age mysteries. Now I find that I can't read my contemporaries because they are either so good that I get discouraged, or they're so bad that I get annoyed. So I find right now that I just can't read them and disappear the way I wanted to, you know, because I don't read to be a better person. I read to escape. I read to relax. I read to go to another place. So I can't do that anymore right now when I'm reading mysteries. So I still read a lot of Golden Age mysteries. I'm reading an Edmund Crispin right now. And I read a lot of nonfiction now. So that's about it. Yeah. One more question, then I'll go. Yes. She wanted to know how long I've lived in Quebec and what caused me to move to the small village that I live in, which is just outside of Sutton, Quebec. Michael and I wanted to find a house together, and we wanted it to be in a place we hadn't lived before. We both decided we were going to retire, and I think we were looking for a degree of peace that we felt a big city couldn't provide. And so we looked for about 6 months, and then we came upon this one place, and it's been a blessing. If I didn't live where I live, there would be no books. No Michael, no books. No Sutton, no books. And it's all I've sort of just glommed onto. I take almost no credit for what has happened. Every day I wake up, I know how lucky I am. And I sure as hell know how lucky Linwood is.